Hey everybody, this is Uncensored with David and Maureen.
Oh shit, we're live.
So tonight we are here with our t-shirts, The Secret Mechanic.
Yep, secret mechanic, right here. Well, it says some secrets are meant to die.
So we've been, the last few days, we were filming David's short film, which is, he'll talk about that, and we'll have a couple people with us. And actually, I have someone with me. Hi, Victoria Stevens. You can go now. We also have one of our guests with us, which I'm going to bring on now. Hi, Jake.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Good, you?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, Jake?
What's up, brother?
All right, so we have two of our guests with us. People will join us throughout. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
We're a little goofy.
That's why it's called Uncensored, Jake.
You never know what you're going to get here. So how was your night?
Good. Just a little tired. Been awake for 20 hours.
It will probably be more irritating to you than usual. Do you want to tell us what you do and how you do it?
I do a little bit of everything. I run Comic Cons. I draw and write comic books. I direct and act in indie films. I do a bunch of stuff. You know, I just keep on going. Plus, I work as a teacher too during the day.
Wow.
I just don't quit. Just keep on going. You know.
Very cool. Very cool. So what kind of, so you write comic books?
Yeah. I've written my own comics book, which is also a movie, and is where David was in one of the movies we're working on putting it together. He did awesome work the other day.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
It was awesome to have you. And then I've done stuff for newspapers as well. I was a writer for Al Dia Today, which was the local Spanish paper here where I live. I did that for a while, and I drew a comic strip there. I did an anti-bullying strip for a while. I've done about 124, 25 comics in the last 20 some years, and then and then drawing as well. And I've done stuff from here to Chicago. I used to do conventions everywhere, and then and then I just started putting on my own. I got tired of going to other people's, and I just wanted to go to my own, have my own, not go nowhere. And so we do a bunch of different ones now these days. I'm working with some other guy right now. Eventually, we want to put a big one on out in Vegas one of these days. So we're working on one of those currently. That one's like huge. So
we're big on anti-bullying.
Oh, I hate bullying. I'll punch him in the face.
Yeah, same.
I thought Jake was going to do that on the movie set when I was with him, but I had a shotgun in my face instead, right?
Sometimes he deserves it, Jake. So,
I don't need shotguns. I just probably could lift them up. I mean, how much you weigh, David? 150 pounds?
I wish. I'm last time I weighed was like 195.
Oh, you're light. I mean, I'm almost 7 foot tall, 325. I just lift you up, bro.
You know what the funny part was? When I got on set, and at first when I was in front of you, I said, okay, all right, this is on. Now I got to really do my thing. But then when I looked behind the camera and I saw what kind of little man I looked compared to you, you were literally like a full, like I was literally looking up to you like that. And I was like, holy shit, that looks pretty bad.
That's funny. I love it.
You're like the size of a pro wrestler.
Yeah, I know. Especially right now, I got the beard. People stop me and like, hey, are you related to Andre Giant? I started laughing. I'm like, okay, whatever.
You're a super huge dude.
More like Kevin Nash.
I've gotten that too.
So, what brought you to where you are now? Can you tell us about your backstory?
Oh, I grew up in Philadelphia. like Victoria had reached out to me. I grew up in Philly. I lived there for years, years and years. I still go back all the time. I have my brothers out there, a bunch of families out there. I travel around. Currently, I'm in Florida, like David is. We're just out here in Florida. We got tired. I got tired of the city. I was like, I need palm trees in my life. So I left the city behind. I just kept driving, and first I was in Kissimmee. I didn't like Kissimmee that much. I'm like, it smells too much like gas. Let me go further to the beach. So I eventually settled in Brevard County, and I started to do a free comic magazine for a time in Brevard County, which was distributed. I went around to all the businesses. I had Jersey Mike's as a sponsor. I had all the pizza shops that were advertising it, and that allowed me to draw the illustrations and distribute it all out. And then I ended up getting a bunch of other comic artists, and we had this huge network going on. We at one point we were publishing about 20,000 copies in just a small area. And then I ended up having a Chicago division and all kinds of different stuff. So I did that for a number of years. And then at one point, my wife and we actually lost a young infant child. And at that point, I just quit. I was like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I've done everything. I'm done. I'm not doing nothing no more. So then a good friend of mine, Chuck Fresh, who's from Philly as well, he's like, bro, man, you got to do stuff. You got to work hard. Come on. Let's do some movies. So we started messing around making movies, doing indie films, doing our own thing. And Chuck is big. He's worked with Ed McMahon. I mean, he's worked with all kinds of people. And then right now he's still currently the voice of Hair Nation on XM radio or whatever. And he does all kinds of stuff. So he kept on messing with me. So I just kept on dabbling in that. And then he just pulled me right back into doing comics and drawing and working as a goon and as a bad guy, getting killed in some movies myself. And he just kept on pushing me to do different stuff. He's like, just do it. You just don't run away at home, So that was a big push. That was like 5 years ago. So there was that was going on. I did stop Space Coast Comics, but that was a lot of work though. I used to wake up like early in the morning, 3 a.m, go to networking meetings. I was in chamber meetings, and it got to a point where I wasn't even being creative. When you start running big companies like that, sometimes you lose focus of being creative, and you just become this chief making everybody doing that. And sometimes you start getting kind of, sad. You're like, oh man, I'm not even drawing anymore. I'm not even typing on a keyboard anymore. So, I've dealt with that too. So I've, it's a balancing act. Everything you gotta be able to space it out and break it down to, the nitty gritty of what you want to do. And I've come to just like using books like this every day. I write out what I'm going to do. And then I just strike out. And then if I make 10 things, I'm like, all right, I did 10 things. Then the next day, a new page, and I got a new list starting from where I left off, just to try to balance everything that I'm doing all the time.
That's really cool. I mean,
You said something, I kind of lost you.
Am I like losing? Is that better?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. You're definitely passionate about what you do, which is really amazing. Some people, they get pride by what they're doing over time. I think that's awesome that you're so into it.
Yeah, that's one thing about it. I remember I was a little boy. I picked up my first comic book. It was my dad. My dad was a roofer in Philly. He used to do this, skyscrapers, all the row homes, all the hot tar roofs. And I remember him doing a 7-Eleven roof. And they ended up, they paid him, plus they paid him in comic books and a bunch of other junk. They're like, here. And he brought home a bunch of comics. This must have been, I don't know, I'm going to be 45 any day. So I was like 6, 7 years old. So this is like in the early 80s. And I remember picking up the first comic book. It was a Batman comic, and it was a Punisher comic. And I remember reading through that, and I remember I falling in love with a Punisher comic, and I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to be a comic book artist. And I remember my mom laughing at me. She's like, man, you're going to starve. And I'm like, I'll starve. This is what I'm going to do. And I just pursued that. And people would laugh at me because, you know, everybody, the taller I got, I was like 12 years old at 6 foot tall. And people were like, dude, you should play basketball. And I'm like, I'm not going to play basketball. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I tell me. You know, I don't listen to nobody. And you're like, you're stubborn. You're stupid. So, you know, by then I hit about 6'7", by 17. And people were like, I remember the basketball coach coming up, hey, man, we need you on the team. And so I'm like, dude, I don't care about that. I want to be an artist. And they're like, you're an idiot. And I'm like, I don't care. I graduated school, and that's one of the first things I did. I went out and started working with comic artists, sharpening the pencils, whatever I had to do. I was there. I was like, I'm doing this. This is what I'm going to do. And I just stuck with that, doing that for years. And I remember ran into a teacher of mine, and he was like, yeah, I always tell people there was this kid that went through school here called Jake Estrada. He said he was going to do this, and he did it. So if you want to do something, you can do it. You just got to believe in yourself, and don't worry about what anyone else tells you.
I think that's important because when your parents start to tell you that you're not going to make it, it's kind of frustrating, and it sets the tone for the rest of your life.
No, I think we lost you again.
Oh, I think this is really weird. I said, I think it's when your parents start to tell you that you're not going to make it, it sets the tone for the rest of your life. You know,
yeah, that's pretty true. My mom has always been like that. Even my mom now to this day, right? She knows what I've done, and I could tell her something like, yeah, Mom, I'm going to go. I'm going to get in a car, and I'm going to drive 3 hours. And she's like, I don't know about that. I'm like, there you go again. Why are you always doubting me? My dad, he was cool, though. My dad was like, son, you want to do it? I support you. Go do it. My dad was always like that. He was always a cool dude. He was like, do whatever you want. Live the American dream, you know, but make sure when you do it the best. Even if that's being a janitor and scrubbing that toilet, do it the best. You know, he always was like that. So he was always support. But my mom, on the other hand, she always has this skeptical thought process. People are like that. You know, I don't know. You know, her, I make sure I don't tell her anything until after it's done. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that.
My parents were the exact same way. They never supported me. They always thought there was going to be worst case scenario. So when my son he'd come to me and he'd tell me, like, he'd have his face down and he'd say, so I want to do this thing. And I would tell him, listen, if you want to be a cat walker, be the best friggin' cat walker, you know, out there. Just make sure that
Amen.
And you bring home enough money to pay your bills and have a little left over. And he's like, that's the weirdest thing. But that's healthy.
Right on. And that's the best thing to a kid. Support him 100%.
Yeah, I agree. So how about you? What do you want to do?
Wow. I'm also because sometimes you know, so that's what I'm to figure out. But I think that's what I've been doing.
I think that's important. I think it's important to live your dream.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey,
How you doing?
good.
Good. We're just talking about how you got to where you are.
Oh, okay.
You want to tell us about your dreams?
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that okay, what was that again? Sorry.
We were just talking about how you
I'm trying to fix my mic here. I can't really hear you that well, so I'm going to fix it. Let me try this again. Mixer. 1 second. Okay. Okay, one more time. Sorry about that.
We'll get this next semester. We were just talking about how you accomplish your dreams. Are we having problems again?
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, David, I can't hear what you're asking me. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry about that. I had a hard time. I had to move everything. But Kelly, nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you too, brother.
Long time no talk.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Hey, tell everybody what you do for a living in the industry.
Cool. I am a actor, a writer, producer, and director.
And what are you directing, Kelly?
Well, right now, currently, we just wrapped on our first season for our web series called Stories of the Paranormal. That was a blast. That was 9 episodes that we got done, and we're going to be casting for season 2 in about June. So it's been a blast so far, man.
So I think that you're gonna have to cast Maureen and Victoria in this one.
Okay. There's plenty of roles, so.
Well, I had a blast with you on the Soul Reaper. That was a really kick-ass movie. I enjoyed it. Thank you for allowing me to do my own stunts. And
man. Like you and Sebastian killed it, man. It was awesome.
Well, I appreciate it. I know that Sebastian, when I was talking to him, if he's listening, I told him, hey, I really want to punch him in the jaw, but I have an idea without really punching him. Yes. I appreciate you letting me follow through with it.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. It was a good idea. So it was like, yeah, let's go with it.
Thank you. And Jake, you should be in a professional wrestling match for like a one-time only.
Hey, hook me up. I'll be there, and I'll get beat up.
So with both you guys, you're also in Florida. Mm-hmm. So I think that maybe you guys should hook up and do something pretty cool coming up.
Most definitely.
Most definitely, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And then if you need a writer, us 3 on the top over here, we're writers. So, we can make some crazy shit happen, right?
Yeah.
We need closed captioning for her.
I know. Like I'm trying to understand you.
Can you hear her? Can you hear me?
Her I can hear.
Yeah.
It's because of the speaker. I stand on the speaker. No, it's because you're closer to that. Well, try it to you then. Is it better this way?
Oh, there you go.
See, it's that.
Hey, I hear you. There you go.
There you go.
Better?
The whole room just went sideways. It's good.
Yep.
Can you hear her? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I still hear you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There they are, the beautiful fingers.
Okay, so I think that we have an idea for Jake to wrestle. Because we have a movie that it might just fit.
Surprise, surprise.
Nice.
But we cannot reveal anything yet. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
We're very sorry about that.
No problem.
But we will talk to you
Stay
soon.
tuned.
I'm excited. I want to know. I can't wait to get beat up.
Well, you know what, Marie and I could tell you, though? We could tell you that it's going to be an underdog professional wrestling story as a wrestler down on his luck. And he has to go wrestle a gauntlet of wrestlers to get to the championship. And Kelly didn't like to hear that one.
What happened? He got scared. He ran off.
Kelly just dissed us. He didn't like that, did he? Kelly, come back. You could be a part of it. But you could be one of the gauntlet wrestlers that.
I'm there.
No.
I told you he didn't like the sound of it. He left.
I'm there for whatever you want, man. I'm there. I'm, like I said, nearly 7 foot tall. I'm the guy that you want to kill in every movie. Kill the big guy.
Yes. Well, we won't kill you, but
yeah, I know. Beat me up. Leave me there on the side.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Broke him.
David.
But
Ufi said that we need a secret audio mechanic.
oh, a secret audio mechanic. All right. Well, we'll have to do that for another movie.
I know it's all in good fun, Oof. It's all right. So what's the best part about writing? I love the idea that you're writing like comic books. My son loves comic books. What's your favorite part about doing it?
You know, you're creating worlds. It's like filmmaking, you know, and it's like you know, I used to tell it to people. I used to tell people comics is like a poor man's version of making a movie. You don't have a camera, you have a piece of paper, you make storyboard. I mean, some comic artists will blow up. No, drawing sequential art is not like storyboarding. Like, yes, it is, man. So you know, you start creating these worlds, you know, and it's phenomenal to make these worlds. These, you know, with a comic you could do anything, man. You can make your character fight Donald Duck if you wanted to, if you had the rights to him, or you could make him fight a squirrel, and you can make a squirrel character. You can make them funny, violent, dramatic. You know, you could put all the genres into one book. Sky's the limit with it, and I love it. You know, I love that's what I love about creating comics. That's what I love creating about filmmaking. You're creating worlds, and you're creating characters. You're creating people, and they're real, especially my imagination. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I got a brand new idea. And I tell it to people all the time, and they're like, man, you and your ideas. I remember I used to go to networking meetings, and I would draw killer donuts, and they're like you're always doodling something. I'm like, I got tons of ideas, just not enough time, you know, just one person. But you know what? I love being able to create, and I tell that to all the kids. Any idea you got, write it down, jot it down in a book like this. Keep it next to your bed, because you're going to get an idea, and you're going to, oh man, and you're going to write it down. And I got books like this in every corner of the house. I got it where I work. I just leave it down. Oh, a cool idea, and I jot it down. I draw it out. I'm like, I'll come back to it later. And I do a lot, you know, and I go back to it, and I'm like, wow, man, I was thinking that for the last 10 years this idea that I finally developed further. So, and I tell it to any inspiring writer, any inspiring, you know, illustrator, even, you know, future filmmaker. You got ideas, write them down, because nothing's going to go to waste. You know, that's your imagination. That's your process. You're learning the process. You're learning the skills to be able to get out your ideas onto some other physical media besides your mind.
You should really do voiceover, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And I've been told that too. Like my good buddy, again, Chuck Fresh, he does tons of that. He makes about 1,000 different voices. This guy, he got. I mean, the voice he creates, I'm like,
you're not yourself. Goofy and Lorraine want to know: do you do a storyboard for your films?
I do. I do, and I have. I've storyboarded. The first film I directed myself, Boca, the original. I actually did a storyboard for that originally, and then I did one for Zoomed. I did a storyboard for that. I didn't do a storyboard for this last one because most of it I was already visualizing, seeing the world in my head, and I already knew what I wanted to do. But if things get more hectic with the thing, if it's not working out, then I slow down and do storyboards just to try to make it work. Particular scenes if I can't get it done, because you know that's what happens. I mean, and I know it happens to David too. You can film something, you're like, this is great. You go back and look at it, and you go, man, this is garbage. I got to go back and reshoot this again. Mm-hmm. You know, and then there's where I might come down and storyboard a scene out just to make sure it starts to flow and make sense, maybe to work out certain dynamics and stuff like that. I've been paid to do storyboards for people. I've done that for a few films, for a few local guys here where I live currently. I've done that, and I even did a storyboard class too for a few networking film groups around here too, just to show how to do that, how to do that. Because you know a lot of people, a lot of filmmakers, you know, they'll tell you right, oh well, I'm not an artist like that. I'm like, yeah, but I even tell people, even what the way technology is today. You pretty much could build your own storyboard if you really think about it. You could take a camera, take photos, mess with the filter, and direct it, because all it is just about motion. You know, how the flow of the thing you want to do and everything like that. So I tell it to a lot of people, man. I mean, pretty much in the future, all the classic art, people do, all you're going to do is just write into an algorithm and it's just going to draw for you. And you're like, there's my story. There we go. But it's always going to be a classic artist though, too. But, it'll just be like classic versus new.
David, do you have any questions?
No. Well, I like to say that the ladies look very beautiful tonight. I love your shirts. And and what about the shirts? What is that from?
Your movie, The Secret Mechanic.
Are you going to be selling some shirts, man?
Yes, it's going to be going soon. Maureen is in charge of that. She's the boss.
Yeah, make sure you make a few 4Xs, man, so I can buy one or two.
Gotcha. I will let you know directly, I promise.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the filming was Saturday and Sunday and directed by the talented and wonderful Nikki Flores. And we have several of our actors that will be joining us tonight. We have Victoria Stevens, Wendy Feliciano, and Kevin Sedgley will be joining us as well. We also have who's going to join us tonight? That will be. I think that's it for tonight, right?
Well, I know that Daryl Goldberg wants to come on.
Oh, let me send him an invite.
I know that Steve Ciceron wants to say hello.
No, he said he's busy.
Well, then Steve Ciceron is not coming on. But I know Daryl wants to. And I think when more of the guests come on, we're going to start our game. Okay, Jake, you ready for that?
Hey, game. I don't know any of the rules, but I'll play the game.
Well, we play a different game every time, and the rules are always different, so no fear.
Sweet.
Just go in feet first. Be very afraid.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Kelly Weaver just sent me a message, and
What
he
is-
says, "I'm sorry, I lost power. I'm on the phone with the power company now."
Every time we have a show.
Kelly, I hope the power company gets you on now or even soon before the show comes off.
Okay, so we have some questions from the comment section.
Uh-oh, can't hear you.
Sorry. Do you always work from a script? Who's that for?
I think it was for Jake.
Oh, that was probably for Kelly, actually.
Charles wants to know what comes first for you, the story or the characters?
Sometimes he's just a character, and then the stories just flowing. Sometimes they're like real people to me. It's just like start talking to them. Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like, hey, who are you talking to? Oh, I'm just talking to myself, to my character.
So you're schizophrenic, is what you're saying?
I probably am.
Well, then we have a great role for you.
So this is a question for the whole panel. What is your favorite superpower? That's a good one.
What's your favorite superpower?
I know. I wish I had the power to multiply. Like be like multiple men. But
Well, you do have the power to multiply.
Well, I do, but I mean instantaneously, like boom, be like a million Jakes running around. That'd be awesome.
That might be terrifying.
That would be a huge problem.
Okay.
Victoria, ERRT Radio says, "Who is Victorious?" I missed her intro.
Victorious.
Oh, can't hear you. To the microphone.
To the microphone.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
Here we go.
We're bringing in Mr. Majestic. Hold on.
He's coming.
There he is, Mr. Majestic.
Mr.
Matthew
Who?
Ryan.
Mr.
Matthew
Who?
Ryan.
How you guys doing?
Mr.
How you guys
Majestic.
doing tonight?
Ryan.
How you
We're
guys
doing well.
How you guys doing?
We're doing well. Oh, he's echoing.
Oh boy.
Is it me?
Check the captions.
Can you hear him?
Captions.
No, no.
I shall be right back. See what's going on here.
Now we can hear you.
Maureen, Victoria, you should try and say something. Let's see if we could hear you. Maureen, Victoria,
Can you hear us?
try and say something. Let's see if we can. No.
Now can you hear us?
Yes.
So weird.
So it's that way.
But we, okay. You can
Yeah,
hear us.
now we can hear you. Yep.
You can hear us.
So stay right there.
We will
You're
not
echoing.
move.
Stay right there. Okay. Cool.
Why are we?
Because he's in the other, like he's too close. Okay.
Uh-oh. Matthew, can you hear us?
It's not. Yeah, it's not me. Yeah, it's not me with the echo. It's you guys.
Yeah.
It's not me. Yeah, it's not me with the echo. It's you guys.
Fix it.
Hey Matt,
Yeah.
what is the camera behind you? What color is it?
Yeah.
What is
Is that red?
Yes, that
Oh,
is
so-
that is the red Komodo behind me.
Nice. It's really fancy.
That camera is accepted by every broadcast everywhere. That camera is accepted.
Nice.
And there goes Matt.
He just launched himself out of his
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this echo. I'm not sure if it's me or you guys.
No, because you're like up, down, up, down. We can hear you, and then you're quiet and you're loud, then you're quiet and you're loud. Nick, why are you laughing?
It's just funny.
Well, in the meantime, since we have technical difficulties, what we shall do is this. Jake,
Come back.
in the next 5 years, what is your dream movie that you want to make?
We didn't answer superpowers.
An idea, a story called Frio, which is basically, it's a story that I've been writing and drawing at the same time, but that would be an awesome film. I feel that I'm creating basically is about a guy, it's kind of a revenge story, but it's also a drama, it touches on a lot of stuff from, personal background to, some fiction, and it just, you got thrown some fiction always in there, but as a pet project of mine that I've been fostering a little bit.
Cool. So who would be your A superstar, like A-list? Who would it be, and who would you want to see play you?
Who would like to play me? I mean, I don't know. At this point, it got to be a big. We got to fake it. We got to pick the sexiest big guy we could find. Maybe The Rock. Put on a wig. Jason
So you
Momoa,
guys
right?
saving that?
No. We like Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
I could hear you guys now.
Oh, good.
Allison
Yeah.
said, ha, 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 revenge is never a straight line, darling.
I guess we can hear us now.
Yeah, much better.
This is so interesting. No, revenge is never a straight line.
No.
But it's definitely fun.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything too. I've also been on a ghost hunting show. He told me that you guys are on ghost hunting
You
shows.
were?
Yeah,
What were you on?
I was on one for the Under Presence. We've done a lot of stuff around here locally, and then I also did an episode for a Canadian group that they should be releasing it pretty soon. They said on Sci-Fi Channel or USA Network, called Paranormal Revenge, which I talk about the time that I was assaulted and attacked for a number of years from an entity that wanted to possess me and take my spirit and take my body, and it was pretty intense. Actually, it got to a point where I was paralyzed. I couldn't walk for almost a year and a half. It was young when this happened, in my teenage years into my early adulthood, where we started to see this spirit appear, and it was like a headless woman, and she would come and jump on me and tell me how she was going to take me and possess me, and it was an intense situation that we ended up having a priest tried doing an exorcism, and the priest ran away from the house, and then we ended up getting the spiritualist pastor that he understood how he was navigating, and he just basically he cleansed the house, and he was able to get us to move, and then we eventually moved away from that house. But so I did like I said, I submitted a story about that situation to this company, and ended up coming down, and I filmed for a number of days out in Tampa.
That's interesting. I've had a situation bad as that one, but I had a negative entity in my house.
Oh wow.
Matt, how are you doing?
Trying to get rid of this echo, but it's not working.
Oh, so it's on your end too?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, Jake, question.
Sure.
So if you had to go in the ring right now and wrestle one WWE superstar, who would it be? And do you think you could beat him?
I always wanted to wrestle Hulk Hogan. Just big guy, throw him to the ground. I think I could beat him too.
Well, you are 7 foot, so there's a good possibility.
There's just something about Hulk Hogan that always kind of bothered me. I'm like, I just want to slap this guy.
Really? You didn't like him?
I don't know. I was never a Hulk Hogan fan. I was always like a Roddy Piper, Ric Flair, always like kind of the baddies. And then when Hogan did come around to being a bad guy in NWA, he just didn't feel the same. I was like, nah, he's a phony bad guy.
Well, he was a really good bad guy when he was with NWO. That was awesome.
He was, though. He was. But
So
believe it or not, he started out as a bad guy, but people don't realize that. He's way in the beginning. He started out as a bad guy for a year. Then he became the good guy, and he built a whole reputation as a good guy. And then when he went with NWO, he was bad again.
Well, have you had any interest in playing a good guy?
Oh, I don't have a problem playing a good guy. I played a good guy in a movie and actually got killed as a good guy too.
Which one was it?
I ended up playing. There was a guy here. He ended up having a film franchise called Loons, and I was in Loons, and then I was in the sequel that he had for Loons called Madhouse. And in Madhouse, I played Uncle Bo, who was a former deputy sheriff or something like that. He was like supposedly a legend in the storyline. And so in the sequel, my character runs towards the guy ready to fight him, and the guy has some telekinetic Darth Vader type power and snapped my character's neck. And then that was it. Oh man, I didn't even get shot in the face like you did in my movie. I just was like, you're done. Snap.
Hey. So guess what? You just gave away my disappearance act in the movie.
What? What happened?
See,
here he is.
They didn't know what happened.
Daryl Goldberg and the cockatoo named Candy. Hello, Daryl.
How's it going?
That's awesome.
Love it.
Matt, you good?
Yeah, I fixed the problem. Facebook was still running.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, Sebastian Vega for Jake. Here's a question for you. He says, you're a giant. Have you ever won a fight simply by laying on top of them?
That has happened. I literally one time this guy wanted to fight me. I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I just fell on top of him, and he's like, "Ben," he's like, "Get off of me! Get off of me!" And I'm just laying there. Get off of me! You giant jackass! Ah!
That's awesome.
You definitely need to do voiceovers.
That's awesome.
So the question you asked earlier, that is a red Komodo. Now there's no echo.
Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you want to tell everybody what you've done?
What was it? I couldn't hear you. You're cutting out.
You want to tell everybody what you've done? I think your background's amazing.
Oh, thanks. I've done stuff like I've been extras. I was on the set of the Tower, Ben Affleck, Jeremy Renner. Awesome guys. Got to be an extra with those guys. That's when I got really into filmmaking. I wanted to learn. I was watching how everything was done, and then in 2010, I decided to make a movie called Sorry Mom, I Won't Be Coming Home, and that went to a bunch of schools. It was a hard-hitting film about teen drinking and driving. First film I've ever done. But the coolest thing is I met a guy out of Paramount who worked on Paramount Pictures. His name is Rob. He took me under his wing how to professionally film, and that's how I grew into who I am today, is by him.
So you've also you've done a lot of paranormal work. And
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was featured on Psychic Kids. I was on, oh God, I forget what, it was season with Kim Russo. I was on episode 7 called Haunted Attic. I got to work with the kids and Kim Russo. That was so much fun. And then I was on Animal Planet, the Haunted Demon House. Our episode was the biggest one. And that opened my eyes to a whole nother level. And then I've been doing like short films here and there, a bunch of commercial work. Shot a bunch of commercials for reptile shops. Shot a bunch of commercials for a realtor business. I have the opportunity to finally film a paranormal show that will be going to Amazon Prime once we're finished. So we're excited about that. And then I got a bunch of other stuff in the works. We just got sponsored by some big names. So can't drop the names yet. I'm waiting for the stuff to get here so I can do it professionally. So we're making moves.
Yeah, I'm super proud of you. Like you've done some really amazing work, and your interview is fantastic.
You got to fix your audio. Can't hear you.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what is happening tonight.
I got to send you one of our professional wireless microphones so you have good to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear us?
Now we can.
Is that better? Maybe it's just on the button.
That's much better.
It's finally good to see you, Jake. It's nice to meet you. Daryl, it's nice to meet you,
buddy.
Same here.
What I was saying is I'm really proud of you, and your imagery is amazing. It's just so clear.
Oh yeah, lighting. Like I tell people, lighting is everything. It's don't put the lighting in front of you because that's called flat lighting. That is actually ugly and horrible. That's only for the girls. You do the nice butterfly, so they got the butterfly into their nose. That's called beauty lighting. I do the more dramatic, the famous Rembrandt lighting, where you got the triangle over the eye and you got the key light about 45 away from the camera.
Awesome. So, this might be your. Oh no, it's not. It's Kevin and Wendy. Hi. Hi guys. And here's.
What's the name?
Here's.
This is.
Lee.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
I guess it doesn't matter.
So let's, because you went with Matt.
Well,
And you worked with Matt, let's do
Wait. Hold on.
your background, and then we'll jump over to Kevin and Wendy.
Oh, now you.
Can you guys hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay. So Tammy, do you want to give us your background so that you can match up with Matt because you guys work together?
So what do you mean?
You want to tell us how you got into what you're doing, or explain what you do, and then how you got into that?
So I actually, so for like, I help Matt with like setup, on set. I help him take down on set. I help with the investigation. I actually contact locations and set up, getting us in the door. So I'm like frontline communication for locations. What got me into this? I started having experiences when I was a young child, so that obviously piqued my interest. I think that most people who are interested in the paranormal usually had an experience somewhere in their life that led them into this.
Everybody on the screen.
If you guys have Facebook open, close it because that's what's causing the echo.
Oh,
You guys see each other?
I can see
there we are.
Yep.
What is happening tonight? I have no idea what's going on.
It's all of our
I
energy
am.
together.
Yeah, it's a paranormal event, man.
It is a paranormal event. It has to be. We've never had this happen before. And so I'm involved in the paranormal. Wendy, you've had paranormal experiences.
Yeah.
Matt and Tammy. Jake, you've had paranormal experiences. This is the most people that have had paranormal experiences in one spot.
Yep.
Boofy said, well, rolling the dice tonight, 7 with 1 blow. That's a kid story. And 8. Yep. Nuke the Facebook. Okay, so all right. Kevin and Wendy will go with you guys next.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Do you guys want to like fill us in on your background? This is a lot to take in. I'm waiting for the whole place to blow up.
Okay, so we're coming in late to this, but what exactly were you want us to introduce ourselves?
If you can tell us about what you do and how you got involved in it.
Okay, so I'm Wendy Feliciano. I got into the film industry about 4 years ago, and I started doing PA work for a while, and then they had me do set design, and I had an opportunity one day to get into makeup effects for a film called God Help Us, and it was about an exorcism, and so I did the makeup there, and then everything just kind of had like a domino effect at that point with the doing FX makeup. And then one day somebody reached out to me that they wanted me to do some acting, and that's what I've been doing for the past year, almost a year and a half now, along with makeup effects.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoy it a lot.
I feel like the dress.
Yeah, it is.
We don't have secret mechanic shirts. I guess we're not part of the cool kids.
Yeah, you have to have a shirt to be cool.
I'm just I'll rock the Walking Dead. That's what I'm.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
I'm rocking my favorite purple.
WD, absolutely.
We can get
But I met Kevin through one of the films that we did, Halloween Death Walks Among Us, and he played Michael Myers in that film.
Oh, wow.
And we hit it off, and here we are.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. Hell
Hey, my turn.
Your turn.
My turn. Well, I've been in the film industry now for 6 years. My name is Kevin Kedgley, and I've been working as an actor, as a working actor for the last 6 years. Started out working with background extra work up in the Atlanta area, and did about maybe 25, 30 projects up there, mostly TV and film. And I felt that I could go a little further in my acting career by going into speaking roles, lead roles, and supporting roles through OIF, is Orlando Independent Filmmakers, and so I've been doing that ever since. And since then I've gotten eligible for SAG, and I've got 6 agents.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty good. I worked on many different shows, anything from The Walking Dead to Stranger to Ozark to MacGyver.
That's what's up.
Mostly all background, but still really, really cool to be on the show, on the sets and everything. So
No, background's fun but tedious sometimes too, because sometimes you stand
Yeah.
there for 7 hours doing nothing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Still, I mean, Good way to make money, right?
Oh yeah, we were just on a
Yeah.
movie called Project Artemis, which is down here in Cape Canaveral in Florida.
Oh,
And-
right down the road from me.
Huh?
Right down the road from me, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
In Brevard County.
We were filming at Kennedy Space Center, and we were filming with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh
I heard
wow.
about that. That's awesome.
So yeah, it's going to be a really cool movie when it comes out,
Yeah.
and we can't
That's
wait.
awesome.
But I worked on the same show up in Atlanta as well. So yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much that's it in a nutshell. Off camera, I'm a prop maker too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. He makes really cool axes, machetes,
Ooh.
knives.
Ooh, machete.
Any bladed weapon you can think of, I could probably make it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is. Hell yeah.
So yeah.
So Cam, can you tell us the same? Nice of you to join us, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're sick.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can you guys hear me? Or
Yes.
okay. I've been in the film industry for 0 years. So I'm just basically my story is I'm a classroom assistant teacher at Wissahickon High School in the Philadelphia area, and 13 years ago I was always a fan of professional wrestling, so I decided to have my own show, and I started doing conventions and going to local indie promoters and started getting my name out there like we all do, taking chances, taking risks, and I had my own show called Completely Damaged because we're all a little damaged, you know. Some like to admit it, some don't. But yeah, I got to interview every professional wrestler you can think of. I got to be a part of WrestleMania Access, which was a dream of mine, and it also got me to. I wanted to broaden my field a little bit and broaden my horizons. And then I started interviewing, doing Comic Cons and interviewing like Robert Knepper from Prison Break or Charlie O'Connell from Where's My Car, and just kind of expanding myself and challenging myself more. And now I do radio at my local alumni college, and I'm starting to bring my my students involved so they can meet other people who have been down similar roads that they're going through right now, but actually made a name for themselves and trying to incorporate all that while being a father, husband, and doing everything else that we have to do by keeping our head up high. So that's me in a nutshell.
Cool.
Wow.
Nice.
My co-host is leaving.
This is like the first time I never heard David speak.
You never heard David speak?
No, this is the first time I've heard him be quiet.
Oh yeah, well that's because he's having technical difficulty.
Come on, Dave. We gotta get with the process here. You know all about filming. Let's go.
Right?
You gotta be prepared. You gotta shut up. That's what I said. Give me about a half hour. I'll be ready.
He's a little irritated because he thinks his house is haunted now.
Did you leave him again?
So normally we play a game.
There you are.
Not oh, and Daryl's with us. Daryl's our normal weekly
What?
guest.
They do not want you to speak.
I got some voodoo shit.
Listen, David.
Try
Crap.
resetting your router or your Wi-Fi, and then come back.
I think he's on.
Walden's gonna steal the show. It's all over. We're all done.
Yeah, he needs to reboot his computer or his.
Watch this. Bye.
Not again.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. See you later. Have a good one.
You're the weakest link. Goodbye.
You have been thrown off the island.
Yep. You're damaged.
I like the power. So we played lots of games because I think that this is a cool way to get to know everybody's personality.
Uh-oh.
And it's uh-oh's right. So we have two David J. Pauls.
All right, one's enough.
You're absolutely right. I've kicked him out on one. Let's try to add him to this one.
Oh,
There you are.
Oh, there he is. See what
He
happened?
lives.
hey, that other David J. Paul is a freaking imposter.
Body snatcher.
So we have played Mad Libs. We have played Tell the Truth, which was a shit show.
Is there called
What's that?
Is there a game called I Plead the Fifth?
No, not on this show.
That game would be freaking boring as hell.
So tonight we're going to play a game that we're going to call Follow. So I'm out of this game because David always throws me out and to the wolves. So now it's his turn to play the game.
No, Tammy and I, we're all new here. You're in this.
All right, wait.
No, somebody has to play MC. So tonight it's my turn to play MC because I've always been thrown to the wolves. So David's in the game this time.
Wait a sec. Can I play Plead the Fifth?
No, absolutely not, because you have thrown me out there and I have been in the worst position ever. So I'm going to be left out. So all of you guys are in. So it's going to go from Victoria all the way across, and then from Matt to Tammy and across, and then Cam to David, and then back up to Victoria. David, do not remove yourself from this. I'm telling you right now, you're screwed. So what we're going to do is Victoria starts. She's going to say a word. And then, Jake, you have to say whatever word comes to your mind first from that word. And then when Jake says a word, then, Matt, you have to say whatever word you think of from that word. And then down to Tammy. And keep going to Cam from Daryl. And then what's going to happen is once you get to David, it's up to us. And then the commenters get to vote to see who won that round. And then we'll start again with a different word with Victoria.
I don't feel like playing.
You can't do that. You're playing. So commenters, are you ready to vote? Bad people. Oh, that's a good one for next. Or word association. Yeah, so word association is correct. Who just dropped out?
Oh, Tammy, you booted.
Tammy, get in here.
She was just smiling and she was gone.
She actually just looked like she was going to throw up, really.
Maureen, I think I have a bad connection.
You have a bad connection every day. So let's go. Oh, she's back.
Works fine over here. You're not getting out.
I was just going to say, you better get your ass back in here, little mama.
No, I hit a button.
Okay.
There you go, playing the buttons again.
Is Cameron still here? He's
gone.
Oh, and Uzi said, in case form of a haiku. Okay, so we're gonna start with you.
Okay. Pacifier.
You guys got to fix your microphone. You guys got to fix your microphone over there. You're underwater.
Okay, pacifier.
Robert.
Wait. You said pacifier? You said Robert?
Yeah.
Oh, Jehovah's Witness.
It was
Robert.
What?
Dave, you're not frozen. Knock it off.
Wait, what? Wait,
All right, I heard Robert.
I said I heard Robert, so I just came to my head Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness. All right, mine is Daryl Goldberg.
Yep.
That's kind of hard to follow.
Yeah.
Is that for you?
That's for me. Yeah.
What is?
He said Daryl. He said Daryl Goldberg. This guy.
It's that guy right next to you.
You had to throw me for a loop here, didn't you? What is it? Does it have to like
Whatever.
It's the first thing that comes to mind.
smorgasbord?
Now what comes to mind?
That was my word, smorgasbord.
Who's next?
I think is it you?
You.
Yeah.
Me?
David.
No, word barbecue.
David, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
He's got food on his mind, and he's told me in there.
So, hold on a second. David, did you ask me something or what? Because maybe there's a problem with my audio. Did you ask me a question?
Yeah, you say the word comes to mind when you hear barbecue.
I still couldn't hear him. Say again.
What comes to your mind?
Did you get a parrot on his shoulder?
He's got a parrot on his shoulder.
Everyone hear me?
What comes to your mind when you hear the word barbecue?
What comes to mind is Candy, the cockatoo on Dell's shoulder.
Oh wow!
Bird poop.
That was your word, bird poop?
Bird poop.
Bird poop? Windshield.
Windshield.
And that's a good.
All right, next word.
So the comment?
Huh?
Maybe you guys might need to reset your computer because we can't hear anything.
Check my audio
Tell us.
What was the word?
Okay. Should we do it again? Yeah. Can you hear us still now?
I hear you now.
We can hear you.
The word.
Whose freaking dogs are barking all the time? Daryl, shut them up.
That's not mine. Not
It's
mine.
mine. I have 7.
7.
So the word.
Hence the name, Mama Wolf, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, I have 7.
So the word is toothache.
What?
Toothache.
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 Pain.
Placa.
Platinum.
You said platinum?
No, I said vodka.
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 That gets rid of pain.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Vodka.
Yeah.
I would. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
I would say, knock me out.
Tyson.
There you go.
That's good.
Ear.
Hey, Daryl.
Angry.
Angry. What was your word?
What?
What was your word?
He said angry.
Angry. Happy.
Okay. All right. New word. All right. The next word is picnic.
Picnic.
Mm-hmm.
Picnic. Bologna sandwich.
Pie in the face.
I have no idea what he just said.
I said pie in the face.
Oh, pie in the face. Whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what that is. I love the whipped cream.
That was censored.
Bedroom.
Oh,
Art, Kevin. Art. I like your mind thought.
Pink fuzzy handcuffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel your
Tara, what do you think? You're frozen? You heard this.
Didn't you hear me? I said sex.
Oh, Daryl.
Red room.
Oh. Now
Getting
it's
hot here.
getting better.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Big pussy.
everybody. All right. The next word is
Wait, you said liquid?
yes.
Beer.
Sex on the beach.
Oh shit. No. You said sex on the beach? Can I plead the fifth?
If I can't, you can't.
Woman.
Woman.
Women. I thought we were in alcohol. Sorry. Harvey Wallbanger.
Oh.
It's a drink.
What? Geez, you have this game is taking a different turn. Who the heck is Harvey Wallbanger?
It's a drink.
It's Harvey the Tank.
Oh God, Harvey Wallbanger. Oh my God, I can't think of it. Did you have to say that?
Okay, her answer is running up the flagpole.
Swing.
Swing.
Is it swing?
Swing. Yeah. I don't know. Wallbanger reminded me of a swing.
Come on, Daryl. Daryl's baffled.
Adventures.
Adventure.
Adventures. Kind of adventures. Truck stop.
Oh man! All right then. This is who I work with, people.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, so we're going to switch it up so Victoria doesn't have to give the first word. So now we're going to start with Tammy. She's going to give the first word.
Oh.
Oh goodness. It's a good word. Dark.
Dog?
Dark.
Cat.
Cat.
All right.
Scratch.
Fever. No cat scratch.
Yeah.
Sweating.
Pocket rocket.
Taco.
Oh.
What did you say?
Taco.
Pink taco. Pink taco.
There you go. I thought this was supposed to be uncensored. What's going on? This is like censored to me. It's like we're all afraid to say worlds because people are watching us.
No, it is uncensored.
Back to Tammy.
Okay. My word?
Mm-hmm.
Strap on.
Whoa.
Shit.
You asked for it.
Wow. All right.
He's speechless.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Daryl, if you can't figure it out, ask Candy.
Fantasy.
What did you say the word?
Yeah.
What was the word?
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Island.
Fantasy Island. Pirate.
Oh God.
Wait, it's coming to me. Hold on.
Come on, David.
How about sword?
Motorboat.
Pornhub.
What'd you say?
Pornhub.
Pornhub? Porno. Oh, porno. They said Pornhub. Porno. Porno. Strip club. The only thing I can think of. Did you hear me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Strip club, you said.
Yeah. That's Tammy.
What are you guys using for audio over on your end? Yeah, it really muffles you guys. Can't even barely hear you.
Yeah, you hear that little screech?
What's
something going on? I hear it.
Yeah, I hear that too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I have you guys on studio monitors, so I hear everything.
Maybe there's an option. I think there's something in the audio. There's like a setting where you can change it. Maybe look at that.
Yep.
Maybe this. I think like there's like a noise reduction or something. I don't know what it is. Different settings.
It sounds like a bunch of beeping.
Sound like they're building a rowboat over there.
Just letting you know we are being screen recorded.
Oh, are we?
Yep.
Awesome.
No, we're not.
Wait. So should I do this?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Fake.
Oh, there's a good one. Fake. Yeah.
Fake.
Fake.
That's brilliant.
So we said fake.
Yes.
Con artist.
Oh.
Con artist, huh? Con artist. Liar.
Pants.
Dance.
All right.
I think I know what the next word's going to be.
Pants. Naked.
I think we're good in that one. Naked. Butt flap.
Nipples.
Nipples. Pasties.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
We're all going to hell.
Good round.
C.
Thief. Shoplifter.
Walmart.
That is the number one place to get robbed. That is for sure.
Redneck.
You said redneck?
Yeah.
Redneck. Okay. Whips.
Redneck whips.
That's interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. Butt plug.
Shotgun.
Ammo. Okay. Is it here? Can you hear me or no? All right, do you hear me? We got it?
All right, who's starting it?
Is it my turn? I missed. Okay, word. Snake.
I see the dogs enjoyed that one.
That's not my dogs this time.
I bet you it's Daryl's.
That sounds like little chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Watch a bird take a big dump right now.
Yeah.
Trickery.
Magic.
Hogwarts.
Well, now Daryl's gone.
I had to shut the door. The dogs were barking.
I knew it. Cool. Wait, what was the last one?
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts. Wands.
Spies.
Hourglass.
Sand.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
I'm hearing you.
Oh, she said beach.
Oh, beach. Okay.
Can I say it?
Four.
Sex.
Which way are we going here?
Yep.
So I imagine going back up and around.
Is it me now?
Who's it?
I can't hear everybody.
You hear her talking?
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
All right, so we have to feed off sex.
Okay, yeah. So
My way? Which way we going?
Figure out what's wrong with my
Maureen,
audio.
who's going next?
now,
She's having audio problems.
Tammy's coming back.
Yeah, I think it's because my dogs were barking, so I couldn't hear anything.
Gotcha.
All right. So my word?
Yes.
You have to go
Strip.
offset. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Carol, your turn.
Now that's the funniest position your cockatoo's at. So distracting.
I'm just waiting for him to take a big deuce right on him. Like, oh, bye.
I would pay money to see that.
Was it strip?
Well, she said strip, but was there another word?
It's Daryl's.
Who are we waiting on? Who's talking? Is it me?
Yeah.
What word did you say?
Strip.
Strip?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good, Daryl.
What?
Gentleman's club.
Dollar bill.
Yo.
Oh,
So technically, I started off with sex, right? So is it still my turn?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
booby tassels.
Nudist.
David.
Huh? Oh shit! Oh. Got it.
Nudist.
Okay, David.
Okay, here we go, right? Let's spice this up a little bit, right? Let's start off by missionary.
Shit, which way is it going?
So it's me now?
I guess, yeah, I guess it's going like that.
Which way is it going?
I'm confused as to how it's going.
So I guess it goes from David to you to Daryl.
So I'm after David now?
Yep.
So you said missionary?
Mm-hmm.
Reverse cowgirl.
Wow.
Daryl, it's yours.
Daryl's gonna say reverse cowboy.
Bareback.
I said doggy style.
Damn, you had mine. Good God.
Sorry.
69.
Oh, you son of a- that was gonna be mine. I had it on my tip of my tongue. He's like 6'9". Damn
Pick
it.
your word.
Houdini.
Houdini.
Facial.
That is technically the Houdini.
Facial. Maureen, what's up for facial? What after facial?
There's no tag teaming.
Is it really? Sorry. I'm in the bathroom. Heat throating. I don't know. Doggy style.
I think it's already said.
Yeah, it's already been said.
You're still not in the clear, Victoria.
What is it? Doggy style.
This is going so bad.
I think it's time to switch up the game.
Yeah, we can do that.
Anyone want
We could do.
I'm like ready to fly out wherever those two are. I'm gonna go fix their laptop and then we can get this going.
Are you using a different mic, Maureen?
No.
Sounds different today. I don't know what's up with it.
I don't know.
No.
It sounds like they might have some kind of reducer on because it's like blocking their background.
No, and nothing's changed either.
That is so weird.
Although if you just throw the laptop across the room, that might help it.
That'd be pretty funny to watch.
I'm getting there.
It's so crazy.
So I think it's time for you to switch up the game.
Okay, you have a suggestion.
Do what?
You have a suggestion.
Well, no.
We could go back to Netflix.
I mean, I don't know. You spice it up. You can do Truth or Dare, but who's actually going to do the dares?
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh, the time.
Okay.
You start,
All right.
you start seeing the screens going out. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, they're gone.
Maureen, I think we should play. All right, here's a good game, Ray. Let's play the game called Dare.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to start? Okay, I'll start. Thank you. All right, here it is. Game's called Dare. So whoever, it doesn't matter who, but one at a time. You have to dare somebody to do something right in front of us as soon as they say it. So you guys ready?
No,
boy.
All right, here we go.
It's about that time to go wax the cat.
All right, we're gonna start. I'll pick somebody, and then you have to tell someone to do it there. Ready? Let's go with. Kevin.
Yeah, I knew it.
Kevin, dare somebody. You have to dare somebody in this group to do something. You have 5 seconds.
I'm at the dare her. I'm at the dare her. You kiss me.
Aww. No.
Good. Now, Wendy, your turn.
I dare. Oh, well, hold on. I can't dare Kevin, right? I have to move out of the group. Oh Jesus! I don't even know what. Oh God. Ooh. Oh shit! I dared Daryl to kiss his bird.
Oh yeah. A little bestiality going on over here.
There it is.
So all right. Who do I want to dare?
Wait, is Maureen playing in this game?
What's she doing?
She's like deep in thought over there. or she passed out.
Me?
Oh, there she goes.
I'm seriously dizzy, and I don't. This was a terrible night to play this game.
All right, Daryl, your turn. Dare somebody.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, the bird's laughing at us.
Let's see. So I have to choose someone that I'm gonna dare. All right?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see here.
Oh, he did it!
Did you see that?
Yes, he did it.
I gotta go. Give me a minute. I'll be back.
I knew that was coming.
You just dropped the bomb on me. I'll be back.
Okay, next. So,
coming.
Tammy, your turn. You gotta dare somebody to do something.
Gosh, I don't know.
It's hard to dare somebody because we're not all around.
Yeah.
This is a terrible game to play right now.
Yeah, David, go to timeout.
Yeah, David, go to timeout.
Go to timeout. I dare you to go to timeout.
What about let's play the truth? How about that? Let's just get everything. Let's just get all that bullshit out of the way.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta start it?
You offered the game.
Oh. Maureen, I got one. The real truth.
Okay.
Are you really a real psychic and medium? According to people, you're not.
Yes, I am. Do you want me to prove it to you?
If you read me, your head would explode.
I don't think so. I don't think my head would explode if I read you at all.
Jake?
Will your head explode?
Okay. What am I doing?
Would your head explode if I read you?
Mine might, we're just asking people truth questions. I think Jake is frozen.
I'm here. I'm just. You asked me a question, or?
It's your turn to ask somebody truth.
Oh, David, what color is your natural hair?
Well, it is light brown. Okay, next, let's go with let's go with Wendy.
Yeah.
Is it true that you?
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I can't hear anybody.
Come back out and come back. Disappear and come back.
So, Wendy, is it true that you had to do a scene, a makeout scene with Jake? Would you kiss him?
Somebody talk so I can see if I can hear ya.
Jake.
If I had to do a makeout scene with Jake.
Be romantic and steamy. Would you do it?
Jake from State Farm?
No, it's Jake in this group right here with the beard.
Well, it's a lie. No, I probably would not. Yeah, I would not. So it's a lie.
Wendy, ask a question. Somebody.
Okay.
So she would not act with you and kiss you.
So it's false. Sorry, Jake.
No hard feelings.
Wendy, ask one of us a truth question.
Gosh, I don't really. I can't.
Can you hear us now, Tammy?
I can. Much better.
Toria,
Yeah.
is it true that you run around as a mascot?
Oh, what?
A mascot for
Yeah.
Jeffrey the giraffe.
Yeah. So that is very. Okay.
Very true.
Hopefully. All right.
So what did I miss? What are we playing?
We're playing truth. We're asking people truth questions.
Okay. Did I miss any juicy stuff?
Yeah. Wendy would not kiss Jake.
Oh no!
And Maureen is a true psychic.
Oh really? Like I ever doubted it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now it's Victoria's turn. Victoria, you gotta ask somebody the truth.
Okay. True. I don't know any of these feels the truth was give it what question? Okay. So Daryl, is it true?
No.
What? Is it true that you have a wife?
What? Yes, I do.
What's her name? Candy?
Jacqueline.
Daryl, your
Yep.
turn. Ask somebody a truth question.
Ask someone any question?
It has to be, you have to say, is it true? And then you ask anybody in the room, and they have to answer truthfully.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking nothing's coming to my mind right now. I don't know. Let me think.
Maureen looks just so thrilled.
I can't think. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know.
Okay, Daryl can't think. So Tammy, ask somebody a question, a truth question.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're gonna do this to me? Okay. What am I allowed to ask?
Anything. It's uncensored, remember?
So see, uncensored here. So that's a legit thing, right?
Yeah, that is the legit thing, uncensored.
It's a little hard to ask the question, I think, because most of us don't know each other.
That's the thing. I mean, I'm just meeting some of you for the first time. So let's see. And I know we're being screen recorded.
No, we're not.
Blackmail.
We're not being recorded. Are we?
So I gotta be careful.
It doesn't. We're not being screen recorded by us.
Oh, I know.
I got you, girl.
Let's see.
Oh, I got a good one.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the score. Oh, shit.
Cue the Jeopardy.
Gosh, I mean,
Okay. I got one.
ready.
This shows on the phone.
Oh, now I'm back.
Oh, crack the cold one.
Yeah. No alcohol here.
Oh, Jesus. Tammy, you want to think on that?
You can think on and pass somebody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass to you. How's that? So you got one in the.
Oh.
Yeah, you said you had a good one, so let's go.
Rumors are that I misabuse you on filming sets. Is this true? Can you explain?
Oh, God, absolutely, all the time. You're so abusive. I'm God. Can I cry now? Because Matt and I have inside jokes that people don't get. No, you do not abuse me at all. People just don't understand our sense of humor.
Yay!
And that's for them screen recorders.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're getting it out with the haters, as we already know. All right, is it true, Daryl, that you have the hots for candy?
You're asking if it's true that I have the hots for candy?
You love kissing that parakeet.
Oh, candy.
What kind of question is that? No, it's not true.
Mr. Estrada, if you could wrestle anyone, would it be Hulk Hogan?
True.
Would you let him do the leg drop on your ass?
No.
He'll crack that neck with that big leg.
Well, if they practice like they do, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get a little deeper. Come on, let's have some fun here. So, Estrada, ask somebody a truth question. Let's get a little more deep.
I'm drawing a blank here, man. It's like.
Oh, if Dave wants to go deep, have him start it off.
Yeah, you got to start it, Dave.
I did. I just asked Daryl if he has the hots for candy.
Oh, I got one. Matt,
Oh yeah.
is it true that you just can't keep your hands off people on set?
Oh, it's getting.
So I was raised by 4 women, and we all know in the filming industry that there's a woman active right, and a lot of things have opened up doors and have changed things. Always on my set, when I approach a female, I always look at them and ask permission to touch them. if you give me permission to touch you, I'm just putting a microphone on you, or I'm just putting you different angles for the cameras. I will never touch a girl if I don't ask permission to touch you. On filming sets, if she's under 16, I will look at mom and I say, hey mom, do I have permission to put the microphone on your daughter? If the mom says no, so then I will explain to the mom how to do it, and the mom will take care of that. I have never ever touched unless I get permission.
Good answer, sir. Okay. Your turn.
That's a tough one to follow up.
You know, that is. Oh, Maureen, here's a good one.
Yes.
Would you judge somebody on their past if you actually knew the true story and not what newspaper articles wrote about that person?
Of course not. If I knew the story, absolutely not.
Good answer.
I don't judge people to begin with because, you know, everybody has a past.
Now, Maureen, now you ask somebody.
We're going deep now.
Yes.
Matt, would you happen to be missing any equipment?
Yes. I am missing two pieces of equipment. One is an aperture light that my friend gave me for Christmas. I noticed when I was getting ready to use it in the studio, somebody happened to put a battery pack in there to make it believe that the light is in there. And somebody stole one of my Pavo tubes. Tammy told me who the last person who was using it. And it's very shameful because it's like my lighting is like children. I have a set, and now two are missing, and it's really upset. So yeah, I had two lights stolen from me.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's messed up.
So we have another show at 10 o'clock. It would be Bobby's music show. We want to make sure that he's not late. Thank you guys for coming with us and playing our weird games and introducing yourselves. So if we could go around and everybody tell us what you're doing next. Victoria, if you want to start.
So I'm doing a few films, but my next one is in New York. I know it's hard to hear me, but I'm filming in New York next Sunday. You can hear me?
No.
Now I can.
Yeah, stay right.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay.
Come closer to the microphone. It won't bite.
I'm like up against this microphone really, really quickly. But I'm filming in New York on a short film.
Oh, you're close to me.
Am I what?
I said you're close to me. I'm in Connecticut.
Oh yeah. So I'm originally from Philly. I'm from Philadelphia, but a lot of my acting in New York.
Awesome.
Yeah. Jake?
I'm currently working on You've Been Zoomed and Book Us Too.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice.
Matt?
Well, I have two projects. I've been approached by two amazing people that we're going to be working with. I'm not going to mention what that is. That's for their part to say. And Tammy and I are going very strong with Dark Echoes coming to Amazon Prime. We are still rocking with that. We have a new fabulous medium who understands what the show is about, understands to take directions, and will not try to take political control of the show, knowing that I am the director of the show. She's willing to listen, which a lot of people don't. And then I got a bunch of commercials in the work. I got a bunch of sponsorships. I got to start showing their products. So yeah, we're going very strong, and I'm looking forward to working with you and David in our common adventure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck with you guys.
Maybe David not so much, but you know.
Who?
Mr. Goldberg.
Oh. Goldberg, get that stuff out of your ears.
Okay, well, I have. I don't know if I can say the name of the production you're going to be having coming up. Can I announce the name, or is that something? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of them is "Don't Touch My Phone." There's another production, David. That's and that David is also going to be in that one as well. So that's a biblical film. That's about all I can really mention right now.
Is there a scene where you're beating him with the phone?
Writing it in.
So,
98.7. You guys.
all right, so we're both working on the same things together. So I'll just say that we're working on a film called The Clock. It's going to be a feature film. It's paranormal type of film. We both play characters in the film, and I do the special effects for that. After that, we'll be working on Halloween, the fan film part 2 and part 3 back to back. They're scheduled to come out in October.
Nice.
Halloween Death Walks Among Us chapters 2 and 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna be filming them back to back.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot of surprise guests, monsters, villains from the 80s that are going to collaborate. It's going to be a multiverse of different characters.
Mhm.
So that should be a lot of fun.
I'm working on a few OIF projects, which is Orlando Independent Filmmakers. We still got a challenge going on. I've actually got a war movie I'm doing this weekend. And then next weekend, I'm working on another movie called Bagok, which is...
Wait, are you working on a movie called The Cock?
No. It might as well be called...
Well,
it might as well
yeah.
be that, yeah. But I mean, it's a bunch of around. But no, it's
X videos.
Yeah, but I heard Big Cock myself.
Big Gok.
Is Big
Like-
Cock part 2?
You know,
Starring Tammy.
that could be where the director was going with the title. I don't know. I mean, all I know is it's called Bagok, like BEGAWK or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
But for advertisement purposes, they got to say it like that.
Kevin, I would definitely strongly advise you to get the fuck off the project.
Yeah, I can only imagine what the movie poster is going to look like.
A big fat cock.
I might have to be the lead role in that one. I'm not sure. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got going on besides David. Hopefully in April or pretty soon. I play the eldest son of David, Adonesia, and she will be playing a midwife.
Nice.
It's awesome.
So we're still waiting on everything, and we still got more stuff coming up pretty soon. Hopefully, we're going to sign on with Maureen there as clients. She's going to be our manager. So,
oh, yeah.
So there we
Now
go.
we're talking. Get the shit rolling.
It's official now. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congrats.
Well, I'm excited to hear that. So I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
All right. So we just wrapped up my very first movie I ever written called The Secret Mechanic, since my boys and girls are wearing it right there. And just wrapped that puppy up. And it's going to be kick-ass. It's going to film festivals all around the freaking world. And we're planning on winning a lot of awards on this baby. So great cast, great crew. Very excited. After that, Maureen and I, the most beautiful partner in the world. This lady is unbelievable. And I give everything to her. And without her, my career would most likely not be where it's going right now. So she's a strong woman. And I can't thank All right. Well, this is what I'll say. She means the world, right? So with that said, I think I could act anywhere, any role in this world because she gives the strength. So with that said, we're now writing 10 features, and it's going to be in all kind of different genres, horrors, underdog movies, thrillers, drama, maybe for Kevin and Wendy, romance.
Horror
yeah.
romance.
Yeah, we're going to do everything. And we got a solid team. And Maureen is my manager now as well. So she's helping me just blow up in the industry. And we have a lot of big stuff coming up in the works. We can't give too much away, but we take one movie at a time. And the next movie coming up is going to be a thriller. And we're done writing short films right now. This was the only one. Now we're going to the elite level, and we're going all features. And we got a solid production company that's about to be announced very soon. And we're going to mention all the team members that are part of the production crew. So this whole industry gets to know who the real people are, who's going to kick some ass in 2023. So
That's what's up.
That's right.
Yeah, we're done. We're done being safe. It's now time to make names for ourselves and our family and team. So, no more being, the kind of people that like to take it lightly anymore. So, yep. So big stuff is about to be announced very soon. So the whole entertainment industry, look out, because you're going to be very surprised at what's about to happen. So,
Here.
Yep.
As I will always say, behind every show, film, production, there's always a woman behind the scenes who's doing all the hard work. Always say that.
Yep. And in my eyes, that's Maureen, and she deserves a lot of freaking credit. And to a lot of people out there who don't think that, I have two famous words I like to say. Fuck off.
I will agree with you, David, because if it wasn't for Tammy, we wouldn't be getting these locations that cost thousands of dollars to letting us in for free without her.
Exactly. So credit deserves credit when it's due. And Maureen should get all the damn credit that there is, because she's the real kind of industry woman that people really need. So Victoria, don't forget I didn't think about you. You're a solid woman too. And Tammy, I'm looking forward to working with you and getting to know you a lot better. I heard great things about you. Looking forward to that. Wendy, you kick ass. You did a great job in Secret Mechanic. You're a strong actor, and you're a strong special effects artist. So I'm definitely looking forward to working with you a lot more as well. Daryl, you got a lot of learning to do, my man. No, I was kidding. No, you're doing great, man. You're doing great. You're a good friend. Thank you for everything. And looking forward to working with you a lot more. Kevin, you're the real deal. You're the upcoming surprise talent that everyone's going to be seeing very soon. Jake, you're the man. I appreciate you for allowing me to be on your set. I'm happy that we acted together. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Looking forward to working with you again. Matt, you're a cool dude. You deserve a lot of respect. You're a very talented guy. You got a lot of stuff going for you, and Marie and I are jacked up and stoked and ready to rock and roll with you and kick ass in the paranormal field.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And we saved the best for last.
Oh wait, I have to go because I basically do the same thing you do. I mean, so yeah, I guess I'm just I'm hunting for new locations, better locations. And yeah, just doing Dark Echoes with Matt. Looking forward to the future project coming up. And yeah, hoping for good things for 2023.
And a big shout out to our Parafan. We have probably about just let you guys know that we are building an empire, and we pretty much have a couple states locked down with some awesome, amazing paranormal people that we work with. So you guys, David and Maureen, you guys be able to meet them, and I think you will love them.
Love y'all.
Love
You
you.
guys are watching. You guys rock. If you're watching us. If not, we'll talk later.
Take care, guys.
Nice to meet you. Thank you, everybody.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Nice to
Hey,
meet
guys.
y'all.
Good to meet everybody.
Take care.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, bro.
Got it.
Love you guys.
We're gonna head out.
I love you guys.
Love you guys too.
Love
Y'all have a good
you.
night.